My name's Steve Isaacs, and I teach game design and development at William Annin Middle School in Basking Ridge, New Jersey. I feel like it's our responsibility as educators to provide kids with opportunities. I feel strongly that it's important to help kids find what they're excited about, find their passion, and go from there. Part of that for me has been, over the last number of years, I've really worked hard to create a learning space that kind of models a game design studio. And in my class, kids have a variety of opportunities. It's a choice-based learning environment where kids can choose their learning path. Ultimately, they're all creating games, but on a game design team, oftentimes they're taking on different roles and such. And beyond that, I've tried to just have a lot of resources to kind of share with kids or to give them the opportunity to explore and find what they're excited about. And a couple of little stories that speak to that. A few years ago, I was approached by a publisher to write a book on Game Maker language, which is the programming language used in Game Maker Studio, which is something I teach my kids to use. And I was about to decline the offer because I don't really teach the programming aspect directly. There's a drag and drop interface that's more appropriate for the age group of kids I work with. But I had one kid who, for his passion project or 20% time project, really dug into learning this language. He took it on, and he was becoming a master of this programming language. So I went back to the publisher and I said, I'm not really equipped to write this book, but I have this great 8th grade student who I believe is, and I would be happy to co-author the book if you're open to that. So we were able to do that, and it's one of the highlights of my career is that, for me, it was the age of about 47 that I had my first book published. But for this kid, at the age of 15, in his freshman year in high school, he had this book published. And I think it's pretty amazing to have, authentic, opportunities like that where this kid now, shared his passion in learning, with quite a large audience. And similarly, right now, I have a student who's doing a phenomenal job creating a game in Minecraft. And he really stood out to me because he's not the most motivated student in many of his other classes, but in here he found something he was really, really excited about. He works at home on his project. He comes in every day during lunch, and he was able to come out a couple weeks ago. We had an event, a minefaire event. It's a Minecraft convention out in Los Angeles, and he came out and was able to present his game and have people play his game in front of a huge audience. There were over 10,000 people in attendance over the weekend. Actually, more like over 15,000 in attendance. And it was an authentic opportunity. So I think it's up to us as educators to, help kids find what that might be, personalized learning experiences for our students and see where that takes them. And, not every kid's gonna, write a book or fly out to LA to give a presentation, but every kid does have an opportunity to find what they're excited about and run with it. And I think that's what education should be all about.